everyone, it's Shae Nault with Keller Williams, and today I'm at this new awesome venue we have, The Sound. I'm not sure if you guys have checked it out yet, but we actually have a winery, finally, in Coppell, which we have all talked about, I know, for so long. So today I'm interviewing the president. This is Bob with Landon Winery. I'm super excited to be here, and we have some awesome Pinot Noir.
Oh, I have a Syrah.
Oh, you have a Syrah?
Yes.
Okay. We're just going to talk wine today, my favorite thing, right? So anyways, Bob, thank you for being here.
Sure, thank you for
letting
asking.
me interview you. Describe your business and what you guys are doing here.
So Landon Winery has been around for 15 years now, and we've been expanding, and most of our production is at another city east of here, but we decided to try a new concept here in Coppell and at The Sound and run it more like a tasting room, more like a tasting bar, a wine bar, with charcuterie and cheese boards, and we love it.
That's an awesome concept. I was so excited. I know I've already said that, but whenever I saw this open. So anyways, where are you originally from?
Born and raised in Missouri, born in Kansas City. We moved down here about 25 years ago.
Okay. And how did you get started?
So I started making wine in 7th grade in Missouri. This sounds odd, but in the 7th grade science class, our science teacher taught us how to make wine from grape juice. And we actually fermented grape juice. We actually made alcohol, which I know you can't do today in school.
That's
and I tried my
awesome.
experiment, and I loved it. And my parents let me make it in the basement, and I was a hobby winemaker and beer maker for a long time. And then left the corporate world about 15 years ago to start a winery.
So did your parents like wine?
No. No. My dad's Southern Baptist preacher.
Okay.
So no, he doesn't drink wine, but he let me make it.
That's awesome. Did your friends like it? Were they like?
Well,
what
you
are
have to
doing?
remember in 7th grade, it didn't taste very good.
Right.
I was making it from, grape juice I bought at the store, and so it wasn't very good. But once I got older, yes, of course, everybody thinks the wine or the alcohol they make tastes good. You ever had like a hobby beer maker taste their beer
Right.
sometimes? It's
Yeah.
not awesome, but they think it's really good,
Yeah.
So who knows? But yeah, I
True.
thought it was pretty good.
Interesting. That's awesome. I love your 7th grade teacher.
Yes, probably fired by now.
And what drives you to do what you do?
I love wine. We were talking earlier that my wife reminds me all the time that I should say I love my wife and my children and then wine and then money. But I love
Right.
business and I love wine, and this is a way to incorporate both of them because the wine business itself is very challenging, from growing the grapes to making the wine and the weather and all the things that go into growing the grapes. And on the business side, trying to, once you make the wine, how do you profitably find a way to market it and sell it and make sure that you have a viable business, and it incorporates both the things I love.
Right. So where are your grapes grown?
80% of Texas grapes are grown in the high plains, and that's
Okay.
where we grow. So if you're familiar with West Texas, it's southwest of Lubbock. There's one county, 75% of all grapes in Texas are grown in that one county, but there are no
Really?
people there.
Interesting.
So if you get on 380 and
Uh-huh.
you head west and you do not exit for 6 hours, you hit Brownfield.
Okay.
It's in Terry County. That's where 75% of the grapes are grown. But there's no people there, so people put wineries where there are people.
Okay.
And it helps if they have money and they want to give it to you, a la Coppell.
Oh, perfect. Genius.
Right?
I love it. I've always wondered where these grapes come from, so I'm like, you.
It's by far the best place to grow grapes. Grapes like crappy soil, and if you've ever been to West Texas, there's something but crappy soil
Really?
out there. They like sand and rocks. So if you've ever been to Napa or to Spain or to France or Italy, it's terrible soil.
Right.
People don't think about it. People call me all the time. They say, I've got this really good black dirt. It's good for all these crops. It's like, no, grapes don't like that. Grapes drown really easy too, so there's got to have sand and rock so that the water drains, because otherwise they'll kill the plants. They like to be cold at night, and it's high desert. We're at about 600 elevation here. When you're heading west, you're going uphill. The vines are out there where it's about 3,600 feet.
Oh,
High desert.
perfect. I had no clue. Awesome. What were the factors that made you choose this neighborhood?
That kind of goes into people with money that want to give it to you. If you look at the demographics of this area, so you've got Coppell, which has great demographics, The Sound and Cypress Waters as well. They're all very similar.
Right.
You have people that are higher income, higher education, that enjoy wine and have disposable income. So this area we thought was just prime for this.
Right.
Finding the right location within the surrounding area was always a little bit of a challenge. When the sound, when Cypress Waters came along and built the sound here on the lake, it just really fit for what we were looking for. It's right on the lake. I think we've got the prime property. It's a small location, but we have a huge patio.
Right.
They host a lot of events here, not only just our events that we do, but the development also hosts a lot of events. And it's awesome. You can just walk around and enjoy and get a glass of wine. What's nice about this is Lucy Billingsley owns all this, right? 1,100 acres. And since she owns it, it's all, I shouldn't say this on camera, it's all public consumption, meaning she's allowed you to buy a glass of Landon wine and walk around anywhere out there with an open glass of wine.
Wow,
right? Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know
that.
that.
Was a big driver to me because having a small facility like this, because our main facility is 50,000 square feet. This is less than 1,000 square feet, right? So it's like, well, how am I going to make my money? And it's really made outside.
Right.
People buying bottles, buying glasses, walking around, enjoying the events, enjoying the view. Their friends.
I did not know you could walk around, so that's cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite wine?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question because I never answer that question.
Really?
I train all of my employees. It does not matter what Bob Landon drinks. Not only that, it doesn't matter what any of my employees drink. My goal, like I ask you, what kind of wine do you like? If you come in here, let's say I'm behind the bar, I always ask you what style of wine do you like. My goal is to find what kind of wine you like based off my knowledge of our wines to match that.
Right.
If I say I like Pinot Grigio and you say you like Pinot Noir, now we have a barrier, right?
Right.
So I never say what my favorite wine is.
I like that. Favorite grape?
Oh, no. No, you're just sly, aren't you?
I try. All right. Any awesome events coming up you want our fellow viewers to know about?
Yes, so if you go to our website or on Facebook, on Instagram, you can follow us. We do a lot of like winemaker dinners. So we have famous chefs out of Dallas that would come here. We'll rent the facility right next door here, and we'll have food and wine all paired up. We do a lot of fun wine events here at the location as well. Like we'll do cupcake pairing.
Okay,
so
that sounds fun.
We'll do popcorn pairing, which sounds kind of crazy, but there's all these different types of popcorns. We'll do all these taco pairings, and it's awesome. It's just fun ways to come in and enjoy wine.
I like it.
With food,
yeah.
but enjoy wine.
That sounds great. I'm gonna have to come to your next. When is the next one? The wine pairing.
I don't know.
I think it's the end of January.
Well, there you go.
That's what I saw.
I don't know.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, how can our viewers connect with you? Are you on Facebook, social media?
We're everywhere.
Follow you guys so
Yes.
they know what events are coming up?
Yes.
Okay.
Follow us on Facebook. That'd be easy. Get on the email distribution list. Join the wine club. We have a great wine club.
They do. I'm a member, of course.
It's a great wine club. And if you're a wine club member, you get access to certain events that are just for wine club, but also you get discounted prices to all the events that we do.
Right. Okay, well that's going to wrap up our interview today with Bob. Cheers to a happy 2020.